My name's Kahi. I've been trading for about a year. I'm from Hawaii. I just now have my biggest trading day.
You in school still?
Yeah, ninth grade. It was easy to get funded because I was just copying trades from other people.
How many have you passed, if you know?
I probably passed around 15. I'm doing early college right now.
Since you had such a big day, you had a $7,000 trading day. But we're just going to get straight into it. Just let everybody know who you are, your name, how old you are, how long you've been trading. And then from there, we're just going to get straight on into it.
All right, my name's Kahi. I've been trading for about a year, and I just now have my biggest trading day.
That's what I like to hear. So let's talk
about a year and a half.
A year and a half? Are you in school still? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
What grade?
Ninth grade.
That's crazy. Damn, so ninth grade. I wasn't even thinking about trading in ninth grade. So you started trading at how, well, looking into getting into trading?
14, I think. Starting 14.
And that's good. Nowadays, everybody has access to technology. You guys have a lot more access. Like even me starting at 17, I thought I started young, but now there's people that are starting at 14. I'm like, damn. By the time you're 17, you'll already have the same amount of trading experience as me at 22, and you're not even that.
That's crazy.
Crazy work. Have you been trading like futures the entire time, or did you trade forex?
Yeah, I never traded forex. Futures
always
all the
been
time.
Futures. What got you into futures or like into trading? YouTube? Anyone specific?
There's been some Instagram reels about it.
Anyone specific?
I think it was.
Where are you from? Matter of fact.
I'm from Hawaii.
You're from Hawaii? Dang.
Yeah.
It was nice over there. You got the night. What's the weather over there right now?
It was raining. It's pretty cloudy right now.
Nah, that's thorough. Living in Hawaii, shit. After a good trading day, you can go outside. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to see. You got like mountains. Nah, that's thorough, bro. That's thorough. You have better Wi-Fi than I do sometimes, and I'm in the damn city.
Yeah, I have good Wi-Fi.
Nah, you definitely do. I wouldn't expect you were in Hawaii. No cap. But so you've been trading futures. So let's talk about getting into your funded. How was it like trying to pass your first funded account? Because the one you're on right now, I'm assuming we all know is not the first one you've ever had. How was it? How was it trying to get funded for the first time?
Funded for the first time, honestly, it was easy to get funded because I was just copying trades from other people at the time. So I didn't really know anything. So I passed that. I blew it straight away. Then after that, I kept passing a lot. I got like a couple payouts, but that was just dog luck. And now I passed my first payout. Now I'm able to pass payouts, and hopefully I'm not pass payouts, pass accounts, my bad.
So how many
have you passed? A lot of lack of discipline.
How many have you passed, if you know, like the exact number?
I probably passed around 15.
Damn, so okay, so you have a decent amount of experience. So you passed around 15, or you taking around 15? Damn, so you passed it. So how many payouts have you gotten from the 15 that you passed? 2 payouts? What were the highest ones?
No, 3 now.
3 now? And how many trading days do you need to get to the payout on the one that you're at right now?
This is my first day on it, so 4 more days.
Damn, you went crazy on the first day. The one thing I will say, since you had such a big day, you had a $7,000 trading day. The best thing you could do right now, because who are you trading with? Top Step? Top Step. The best thing for you to do, risk small. Because right now, all you can withdraw is 5,000. Your biggest, you can only withdraw 5,000. So look at it like this. 5,000 isn't that? You don't even look at. You only have $2,000, 2,000 whatever is in the account. You should use that to trade to get the rest of your trading days, risking a little bit, and then you can still even take that 7,000 to 8,000, even take it to 9,000 if you risk accordingly. You actually have a good amount of trades, but if you lose, you're not going to be losing that whole payout you're still going to have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they have a big trading day. They're like, okay, let me do it again because I can get the 14. You could do that, but guess what? You're still only going to be able to withdraw 5. So even if you do that, the chance of you losing the account is way more likely than getting that big account size, because then you're not even going to be able to withdraw it all. You know what I'm saying? You're better off locking in that good payout, because that's going to be able to pay for a lot of those accounts that you've passed that you weren't able to get a payout, pay for a lot of those challenges. You're going to be recuperating, and you're also going to be paying yourself for the time that you're putting in. And it's also just going to make sure that it's almost like you're never going to give up. Once you give yourself and start paying yourself, you're not going to be able to make money doing anything else. That's another thing I want to get into. Have you even worked a job since you're so young?
No.
Haven't worked?
Not yet.
So technically, you just been like in school, and then from there, so the one thing I will say you have the advantage is because you have the funded accounts. Have you ever used a live account?
I tried, but
mainly been funded accounts, prop firms.
Yeah.
Now that's good. It just goes to show, like, nowadays a lot of people have a lot more access to being able to make a lot more money, because just look at you. You didn't even have to work, but you're still able to get to the point to even have a $7,000 day, to have a $5,000 payout, not even from really investing much. Like, what account size was the Top Step account you're on?
150K.
So it was 150. So yeah, it was about $4,500 to draw down, and you're up about 7,000. You already doubled the account. Damn near. So just keeping it day by day. I can promise you, no job paying you at 15 years old is not gonna pay you that much. I can promise you that you're not gonna get that much better than this. And do you plan on going to college or?
I'm doing early college right now.
Oh, so you're doing early college. How's that work?
Honestly, I'm not really too sure. My mom manages all that, and I just do the work.
I feel you. We'll worry about it another time. So, what are your goals right now for trading as of 2025? Like, you've had a big trading day. What are some goals that you're trying to get right now? Like, I know you're trying to get a payout. That's going to be one of them. But like, if you were to tell me like your top goals that you want to have for yourself for 2025 when it comes to your trading or even just life in general, what are you trying to do? Because you're young.
Right now, just stay consistent because before like a month ago, I've been trading after hours, which shouldn't be doing, and I've blown a lot of accounts doing that. But my main goal is staying consistent with my size, which is basically staying consistent, and hopefully have profitable months.
I'll say the main thing that you would want to do is you want consistency, so you want to be able to continue doing the same thing. But what is continue doing the same thing going to consist of? It's just going to consist of a lot of risk management, meaning when you have losing days, when you have losing weeks, not over risking, not over trading, only trading specific times of the day because you know that's your session. Like you said, if you're trading after hours and you take a loss now, that's a loss that goes into the next day because guess what? You're only allowed a certain amount of trades per day. So if you're taking losses at times you're not supposed to trade, it's kind of just ruining yourself and kicking yourself in the ass for the rest of the week because it's like, what are you going to do now? Because you're supposed to have 2 trades for the day, but it's New York session. You took a trade last night. Now you only got 1 trade and it's an L. So mentally, you're just not in the right spot. When at least if you just have a time of day, you have a pair or 2, 3 pairs, whatever you're looking at, you just have it simplified so that every day you're just basically playing defense. You just show up, look for a trade, look for whatever, follow the system, you just follow it. Like you're one of the few people that specifically use a lot of the concepts in the trading course and was able to use it because it's just a lot of back testing, a lot of being able to just see it for yourself because it's going to happen multiple times. I'm sure you can see it. The same stuff happens over and over and over. It just does it over and over. It's very repetitive. I would say, like, I would ask you, like, how do you feel about the system and stuff? Like, because I know a lot of people, there's a lot of different ways to trade, but I know you're one of the few people that I would say that even your charts look damn near like my charts in terms of colors. Like, they're pretty damn similar. So, like, when you send charts sometimes, I'm like, yeah, I could tell he learned from me because if he didn't learn from me, then we just got the same mind.
Yeah. So, before I was doing scalping. You don't know Danny's trades. That's who I was learning from. But me personally, I like more conservative trading, more slower trading. So once I saw your strategy, I was like, this is the one. Bought your course and learned a lot of stuff, and now I'm here.
You still young, bro. Trust. Like one thing, like there's not really even much for us to talk about because, like, I would say, matter of fact, this probably is stuff to talk about, but you haven't been trading too long. But from the little like year and a half of experience you do have, what has been one of the worst experiences you've had in trading? Because I'm sure this is probably one of the best right now, having a good day, having a good trading day, being able to explain it to a lot of other people in terms of like an interview like this. But what has been one of the worst experiences, a day that you're just like, damn, I remember that, like, because we've all had them. It's just part of the game.
There was this one time, it's almost every day I go clean pools with my dad. Yeah, almost every day I go work with my dad. Oh yeah, that's one thing I have. I work with my dad cleaning pools.
Okay.
Yeah, so every day I wake up, go clean pools. He always asks me, how much money did you make today? Just quite annoying, not gonna lie. And he keeps asking me. And then there's this one time I told him I passed this one account, which I did. But then I'm like in my head, I'm telling him, oh, I passed this account and I made like 2K because that's what I had before. I blew that. I blew like right after I made the 2K. And I'm like telling him I made 2K when I actually blown the account.
Like you were telling him like the profit before, essentially. Like, before. Because you wanted to like tell him that it was good, but you didn't want to say like you blew it essentially.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd be like the trust. That's why the best thing when it comes to like parents and stuff, I try not to. My dad was the same way. How much you make today? How much you doing good? I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing good. I did something. Like, did you win? You make something? Like, yeah, something. It's easier because they're not gonna understand, especially when it comes like if like you said you're taking a challenge, they're not gonna understand. I'm better off like, yeah, I'm still taking the test. I'm still taking the test. We almost there. But now you can tell them that you actually made that. Now the main thing with you, making sure you get to that payout. Like no longer, bro. Like right now, your mindset shouldn't be just continuing to push. Your mindset should be longevity, consistency right now, because you have the money right there. How much do you get paid from the pool thing?
My dad kind of scams me. He gives me $20 a day.
All right. Never mind. We won't worry about how much you make from the pool place. Cause I was gonna say, like, put into perspective how much time $5,000 will get you if you had to work for it, doing whatever you're doing. In this case, that's probably like damn near a year. But we're pretend like you make maybe like $100 maybe here and there. So even then, that's like the equivalent to multiple weeks and months of working to be able to have the money you already have access to. Plus, you have access to the $204,500 drawdown. Like, you're in a very good position. Like I said, the main thing to take away from all this: consistency, longevity. Don't risk a whole lot in one trade. You already have enough money for the payout. Get to the payout. Get to the so you can actually lock it in. Prove to yourself you know what you're doing. Actually pay yourself, and you can actually tell your dad how much you make today. Now you can say it without like, nah, I didn't blow the account. Now I didn't blow. We still in the game. I might have taken an L today, but you still have the account. That's the main thing. Being able to be in the game to take advantage of opportunities. Because like we're saying a couple minutes ago, the same setups and same trades that you've learned from the system, they happen all the time. Whether I'm there or not, they happen all the time. You saw the trade from earlier. That shit dropped even crazier than what I thought it was. It's just, I can't always control that, but what we can control is the entry, how much we're risking, and the risk management. And that's what's going to be able to take us to the next level every single time.
100%.
But if you wanted to leave everybody off, like after having, here, I'm going to get this. After having a $7,000 day, if you wanted to leave a little advice, since you're a 15-year-old trader from Hawaii, what would you have to say, like advice to anybody else trying to do the same thing?
Just stay consistent. If you're taking breaks, just learn on those break days. Because me, never take like a day off and I got to wake up 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, just stay consistent, stay disciplined. What everyone says, stay disciplined. That's about it.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I mean, he's not wrong. Can I say it was original? No. But he's not wrong. His advice says he's not wrong. Same thing he's saying, I'm saying. How about this? I'll ask you a more specific question. Let me see. If you had to give all of your trading success up to the point to right now to have a $7,000 trading day, like in terms of the system, risk management, emotional control, what do you think has been the biggest thing to actually improve your trading to get you to the next point? Because there was a point you couldn't get a payout, and now look at you.
This one's kind of hard because there's kind of a lot of things. One of the main things is, you said this in a couple of your videos. Once you learn the system, all you gotta do is stay disciplined and follow that system. And that's the same thing with me. Like, before I would be trading after hours, like I said. I'll be trading after hours, and I'll just be blowing the accounts on hours that I'm not supposed to be trading. And once I learned that discipline to only trade New York session, I wouldn't be risking. Actually, I would only be able to risk on New York session, and I'm able to risk on good quality setups. That's basically the main thing, just staying disciplined. Yeah.
Like, once you learn it, it's just very repetitive. It's not like we're doing anything different on a daily basis. We're just doing the same thing every single day. Wake up, look for the same things every single day. It's just very repetitive. And even when we have the weekly market breakdowns every weekend, like we'll have on Sunday, you're just gonna go over the same stuff that happens every single week. I come down, well, look at this. Same time, same types of setups, all the same. It's just very repetitive. But the main thing that is gonna be able to keep people from getting to that success point is that risk management and self-control with their self. But it's always us. Like you said, is when you were able to stop trading the other sessions, when you were able to stop doing all these things. The system and stuff isn't going to change. It's always going to be there. It's just a matter of us being able to use it effectively. It always comes down to us.
I agree.
It was good talking to you, though, Brody. We going to have a great year. Like, the year is still young. You turned 16 this year, or you just turned 15?
I'm turning 16 this year.
Turning 16. You're going to be out here driving. We're going to get you in something nice. He going to be able to pop out with a license and get his own car. We're going to make it happen.
Yep, of course.
Since you in Hawaii, I don't know what the streets are like. Maybe get you like a G-Wagon or something you can climb a mountain with. I don't know.
Yeah, bro, over here there's mad potholes, so.
Yeah, so you probably going to have to get yourself like a nice little lifted Jeep or something. I don't know. Something, I don't think a Lambo would probably do something.
Maybe a Urus.
Hey, put a Urus on some off-road tires. We can make it happen, bro. Make it happen. Money would do wonders. Especially in Hawaii, you're in that nice area. All you need is just a nice little house. Some clothes, nice little food, nice little car, you good. It's just about scaling. Now it's just about taking over from there. Sky's the limit. Now it's good talking to you though, Birdie. $7,000 in a day. It's only first of many. We gonna make more happen. It's good. Sky's the limit, Birdie.